I know this might sound unbelievable, but I've been trying to reach you. Even after death, I never stopped loving you. And maybe, just maybe, those butterflies weren't just butterflies. I've been sending you signs, especially butterflies, so you'd know I'm still with you. From the first week I left, to that strange, quiet moment when one landed on your chest. I want to take you back to the foggy forest we once wandered together and tell you why I called you my butterfly. You always said you never believed in signs, but maybe this will change your mind. When I left my body that day, I saw you from above, still, silent, as if the world had stopped. I wanted to scream your name. I wanted to hold you the way I always did when you felt small. But I couldn't touch you. All I could do was listen to your sobs, every tremor in your breath. In that moment, I made you a promise. Somehow, some way, I would find a way to tell you I was okay. I didn't understand at first how the afterlife worked. There was no script, no bright staircase, no booming voice. It's not like the stories we've been told. But slowly, I began to realize something beautiful. Love is a frequency. And if I focused on ours, if I tuned myself to the rhythm of our laughter, our whispered secrets, our shared silences, I could find my way back to you. That first week, I found a way to send a white butterfly. I watched from somewhere between here and there as you stood by your window. Its wings were like porcelain, catching the light just right. You noticed it. Your face softened. Your breath slowed. You didn't know what to think. But for a heartbeat, your grief paused. And in that pause, I was with you. A few days later came the brown butterfly. You were in the bathtub, your safe space, where you could let the water hold you, because I no longer could. The windows were closed, the door shut, yet there it was, hovering gently above you. You froze, staring, and then, softly, you whispered my name. I heard you. Time passed differently for me, but for you, it was a year. On my death anniversary, you wore that black shirt I loved. You lit a candle. You whispered into the stillness and asked me for a sign. That's when a delicate butterfly landed on your chest, as though it had always belonged there. You looked down, smiled through tears, and said, "You never forget." And I never do. But I want to take you further back, before death, before loss. Do you remember the foggy forest? The one where the trees stood still like watchful ghosts, and the mist curled around our ankles. You were half laughing, half serious, when you asked if we were lost, and then you got tired. You hesitated when I told you to come closer. You always worried about being too heavy. But I lifted you easily, and you laughed in surprise. I told you, you're like a butterfly. I could carry you forever on my wings. That memory, it stayed with me even beyond death. You see, butterflies are more than just fleeting beauty. Across cultures, they've been symbols of the soul, transformation, and messages from the beyond. In ancient Greece, the word for butterfly, psyche, also means soul. In Japan, a butterfly is believed to be the presence of a loved one visiting. And in Mexico, during the Day of the Dead, monarch butterflies are thought to carry the spirits of ancestors returning home. I chose butterflies because you always noticed them. You'd stop mid-sentence just to watch one pass. You said they were magical, soft, fleeting, precious. You once told me that if you died first, you'd come back as a butterfly. I remembered. Now I understand something I couldn't before. The soul doesn't die. It shifts, it remembers. It carries love as light. Even when you can't see me, I'm there. When you sit in silence and feel something stir, maybe that's me brushing past. When you suddenly feel calm without knowing why, maybe I've wrapped you in the only thing I still have to give, my presence. You have always been my home. And even beyond this life, I am still yours. Always. If someone you love has sent you a sign like a butterfly, share it. Maybe they're trying to reach you too. If this brought you comfort, hold it close. And when the next butterfly crosses your path, maybe look a little closer. You never know who might be saying hello.